Hello everyone, welcome to your full moon and lunar eclipse in Capricorn reading. This reading is going to be for the air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards for the collective, and then after that I will pull an additional 3 cards for each of the signs. I will provide the timestamps down below in the description box so that you can fast forward to the sign you want to listen to. So first, let's check out the energy for the collective. What's going on with you guys? Energy scan for the air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What are the things you guys need to focus on for this full moon and lunar eclipse? What's coming up for you guys? Oh, all of the 3 cards fell out, so let's see what we got. So we got the Fool, the Hierophant, and Justice. So I'm reading backwards. Normally I would read from left to right, but now this is my left. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this way. First of all, you guys got all major arcana cards. So definitely an indication that these could be very transformative times with a lot of opportunity to shift and change. And you know, the universe is just providing like a big energy for you guys, it seems, to make shifts and changes where needed. With the Justice card, so with the Justice card, it's definitely a time for you to understand that everything that happens to you, everything that occurs in your life is a result of something, right? There's cause and effect. So everything that happens is an effect of some type of cause. So now it's a good time to reflect on what is happening in your life and realize that whatever you are experiencing, it's seeds that have been planted and that you are experiencing, you know, that have grown, and therefore you are experiencing now. So whether you're experiencing good or bad, it has to do with your energy and your frequency and what you're putting out there. What are you giving life to? What are you creating? So this is definitely a very karmic card. You may be clearing out karma, letting go of karma. Maybe it's over. Maybe a hardship that you've been experiencing is finally coming to a close. And then with the Hierophant card, this is definitely a card that talks about traditions, commitments, rituals. This could even be marriage, because with both the Justice and the Hierophant, this could be a marriage, but just some type of commitment, committing yourself to the understanding life works on cause and effect. Right now is a time to adhere to something, commit yourself to something. Usually this means a spiritual practice. This could even just mean learning. Commit yourself to learning a new skill, learning something. If you need help, go to an experienced person in that particular thing that you want to learn from them. And what the Fool card means for me here is that you need to have a sense of optimism and blind faith, almost like an innocence during these times. You know, because with these 2 cards, I'm sensing like very serious energy, but this one is trying to like take the edge off. Like maybe you have been experiencing some like very serious things that have been coming up, and it's a time for you to kind of become softer maybe in your approach, lighten the energy up, lighten up the mood, have a little fun, change your perspective to be, like what they say is like bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, like when you're new into something, you're first going into something, you're like excited. So, you can't wait to see what's about to come. You're curious to see what this new adventure is going to bring. So it's kind of like maintaining that sweetness and curiosity during these times. I feel like this is definitely important for you to try to like maintain that energy, because if not, you can like maybe become too serious and too caught up in your head and the thoughts of it all, and like maybe overthink or not be able to be in a place to lay things down in the manner that, and with the care that it needs to be. So yes, I do sense some serious energy, but try to have fun with it, ultimately, is what I'm getting. So let's see. I'm really curious to see what cards come out, what clarifier cards come out. So we're going to jump right in with Gemini. So Gemini, let's see what's coming out for you. What energies is this bringing? What are the potentials for you? Energy scan for Gemini. Anything they need to focus on in particular? Okay, got them. So let's see. So you got the Five of Stones, Endurance, the Pole Star, and Knight of Arrows. So you might feel like right now what you're experiencing and what you are reaping, how they say you reap what you sow, what's happening, what's coming up, what you're experiencing may be unfortunate. You feel a lot of lack. You feel empty. You feel like there's something missing. Therefore, it's a time for you to have a lot of endurance to pull through. But what I'm getting with this Justice card being here with it is to see your part in it. Like, what part have you played for you to be experiencing this and for you to be in this position? I'm not trying to like put all the blame on you and say this is your fault. You did this to yourself. This is in no way am I saying this. Life can be difficult. Life circumstances can be difficult. It's hard. We live in a world that it's hard to figure shit out, right? It's not an easy reality to navigate and to go through. Like, we're all just trying to figure it out. I'm sure like we're all just doing our best. So it's just life right now may have been giving you testing times, challenging times, times that you feel like you need to have a lot of endurance, a lot of stamina, a lot of patience. You have to have like this courage to protect yourself and to survive whatever may be presenting itself. You may have a lot of trauma that you have to overcome, things that have happened that have affected you deeply. There's always things that we have to, have the willpower and the endurance to face in our journey. And it seems like you're definitely, this is the energy that you're getting, that you're experiencing with this. You have to have the willpower and the desire right now to recover. It's time definitely to maintain a resilient mind and understand that your actions and the way that you're perceiving these things and what you do and how you choose to handle the situation is the outcome of this. Like, you have to understand your power in this. Step away from that mentality that you're a victim, that you're powerless, that there's nothing you can do. It's on you, right? And I know, and I'm so sorry if that seems like, I'm putting so much pressure. Remember, try to maintain a sense of humor. I know this is very like serious topic, but try to maintain a sense of humor. Try to keep a softness to this, situation. And just right now think about what is the most important thing for my health, and act from there. Act from a place of self-love, self-care. Take care of your emotions, take care of your health, and know that if you do these things, naturally more opportunities are going to come for you. Every single day is filled with new opportunities. Understand that you're not alone. You may feel so alone right now. You may feel like, but you're not. There's a universal love at work, and there's greater guidance and inspiration and knowledge that is helping you through your journey, okay? Anywhere you see someone trying to give you meaningful advice, someone really trying to help you, someone putting their energy to guide you and to shed a light on things, give you some consciousness. Maybe you have someone there that's trying to give you advice, that's trying to be this pole star, this guiding light for you in a time when you're lost, right? Listen, pay attention to the messages. That's the universe. When the universe brings you people to talk to you, to give you messages, to shed light on things, it's for this reason, so that you don't feel like you're alone. Notice the signs. Read the signs that are coming. And if you don't have anybody that's giving you advice and that's there for you and helping you through these times, even if it's annoying, even if you feel like, oh, this person is so annoying, like, like when a mom or a dad try to give you advice and you're just like, oh my God, please, you have no idea. Listen to what they're saying. Try to listen. Be open to it. So many times when someone tries to give us advice, we're so closed off to any other perspectives that we end up missing the blessing that the universe is trying to give us. Don't make the mistake of doing that right now. I feel like the universe is trying to show you that it has your back and that it's helping you. And whether that's through a person, whatever, a book you're reading, things that pop up, notice the signs that the universe is giving you, trying to guide you and help you through these moments. And like I said, if you don't have anybody to give you these types of messages, or you haven't really felt like you have been receiving any guidance from the universe, hello, hi, it's me. This is your sign, okay? Use this as your sign. So I'm telling you, this is the way that the universe wants to communicate this message to you. It's also telling me that you need to commit to something. You need to hold this truth in your heart. I am not alone. The universe is always with me. The universe is always guiding me. I am always being led. I am protected. There's a greater power, a greater universal love at work here. I am not alone through this. And if you hold that close to your heart, and you know that this is part of, the universal cycle of nature. So whenever you're feeling lost, you remember that the same laws that created this big stars and moon to shine light in the darkness is the same exact source that has also created you. You are also given a light to guide you and protect you. Try to understand and see a connection with that. And this card, I think, is representing your energy pretty good, because you're an air sign, and this is pretty much Knight of Air. It's a quick energy. It's a very sharp and quick energy of getting things done and being as efficient as possible, handling your business, solving things, resolving things, and moving yourself on to the next level. It's kind of like having this vision and this power to cut through things and see things clearly, see things for what they truly are, and finding your way through. It's like a very quick moving energy that sees through all of the layers of doubt and uncertainty and can go to the heart of the problem. So sometimes this is what gets you in trouble. This same energy of being so quick and fearless and having clear opinions, right? You can like overlook these things because these things can be super subtle. This energy here, this guiding light, this sign, these signs from the universe, this advice that's trying to be shown to you. You can be quick to like overlook it and not pay attention and be like, yeah, whatever. So you have to balance this out. I always see the Knight of Arrows as like an energy that it's very impulsive and defensive. So you have to try to balance out this energy. Don't hold grudges, don't hold on to anger. Try to shift your attitude to one that is softer and more curious and adventurous and more open and optimistic, so that you can see these signs. That's what you have to do in order to really get the signs, really get the message in a meaningful way, that it makes sense to you, that it's kind of like a synchronicity that you just cannot deny. It's like, wow, like a light bulb moment is what I like to call them. For these things to truly come to you and for you to like set a light off, set that little light bulb off, you have to be open, optimistic, curious, adventurous. You have to be open for it in whatever way it comes through. A person, a situation, advice, a book. The universe is always trying to communicate with you every single day. The universe communicates with you every day through the radio, the license plates in front of you while you're driving, when you look at the time and it's a synchronistic time, through animals. Like the universe is always trying to connect with you and always trying to give you messages, but so many times it's overlooked because you're not open to receive. So you have to open yourself up to receive, and you will find that when you do open up yourself to receive and you are more optimistic, naturally your vibration and your frequency is going to increase. These messages are going to be made more apparent and clear to you, and you're going to be able to act more intentional to pull yourself out of any challenges that you may be going through, that you may be experiencing. I know you're strong enough to do it, okay? So like I said, if you were looking for a sign, let this be your sign. That's the message that I have for you, Gemini. I really hope that this reading has served you. And I will be talking to you guys again for the new moon reading. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye. Okay, so this next reading is going to be for Libra. So Libra, let's see what's coming up for you. Let's see if we can get any more insight. So far we got Ace of Stones and Three of Bows. One more card for Libra. Got Eight of Vessels, Rebirth. So again, this is just showing you the power and responsibility that you have as a human living in this world. in this dimension at this time, understanding how the universe works and how our material world is created, and it's by your ability to draw from this primal source and direct, the power of our minds to create our experience. So it's a time right now for you to make things happen, bring ideas, thoughts into being. In alchemy, it would be called transmutation, right? A dream, a wish, or a desire that may come up. It's time now, or the energies are in your favor for these things to physically come into manifestation. And it's through the imagination and your creativity that you can bring about the most meaningful changes into the world, and from where you can plan and fulfill your material dreams. It's called the fountain of life. In order for something to manifest, first it has to be a thought in your head, and then you transmute that thought into a reality by the actions that you take, by the seeds that you plant. The seeds that you plant is what grows, is what you have come harvest time. You reap what you sow. You make the bed you have to lay in. There's all of these different sayings of what this energy is. You have to get nourishment from a spiritual source that is going to give you inner security, so that these goals and these desires can be reached and completed. You need to become one with your thoughts and with these ideas, so that you can propel it into motion, so that the energy can flow through you to keep this vigilance and commitment to your goals, to see them manifest. But definitely an inner stillness and focus is what's needed, and a trust and confidence in yourself, and to take on these responsibilities. I see this is a really meaningful time. It seems like a lot of responsibility, a lot of power, a lot of recognizing the way things work, the way reality works, your power and your manifestations, allowing these creative ideas to flow, to turn them into something real that's tangible, that you can touch, that you can see, having the confidence and the stamina to make it happen. And this isn't just any old thing. I feel like this is for deep, meaningful, real world changes. You guys are onto something, and it's good. You're onto something amazing. So if you're living in these, in the fullest potential of this energy, then you can be taking advantage of this, because it's in your favor for you to, take advantage of what's presenting itself for you during these times, Libra. And by doing this, and by acting on these things, it's a time for renewal, the cycle of rebirth. It's a time to accept that all of life's blessings and gifts can be yours. It's learning from the past, learning from past mistakes, learning what no longer works, and accepting all of this potential that is present and that is freely available to you. About seeing your potential and applying everything that you've learned and taking that leap of faith. You may have endured loss, failure, but realize that all of those challenges is ultimately what has made you stronger and wiser. So all of these gifts that are coming through for you is so deserved. It's time for you to grasp and shape mold energy and mold it into matter, because what you're manifesting now is totally in your hands. So this is absolutely beautiful energy that this full moon and lunar eclipse is bringing for you. I am so excited for you. Tap into this, tap into these potentials, really unveil and see your true power. That was your reading. I really hope that you enjoyed this, that you got something out of it, something useful. I will be talking to you guys again for the new moon. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye. Hey Aquarius, so this next reading is going to be your clarifier cards for this full moon and lunar eclipse in Capricorn. Oh, already got one. The green woman. Let's see what is coming up for you. What are the energies? What are the messages that Aquarius needs to hear during these times? Two of Vessels, Attraction, and the Stag. So Aquarius, this looks like maybe you need to balance your feminine energy. So regardless if you are a male or a female, everybody has male, masculine energy and feminine energy within them. And maybe right now is a time where you need to balance your more feminine aspects. This card is all about endless, boundless, creative energy. This card can also mean pregnancy, so maybe there's a pregnancy or something that there's a potential for you to bring into fruition. Fertility, this is like a very fertile energy. You know, the divine feminine energy is all about creating, giving, love and nurturing. A lot of love, a lot of nurturing needs to go into your current energy. It seems you are lacking that. Maybe you need more of that. Or maybe that is just the energy that is so abundant right now, just waiting for you to take advantage and use it. Maybe it's a time for you to start. Maybe you need to tap into being more generous and offering guidance and healing to yourself or others. Maybe that energy comes really easily for you, this energy of healing, this divine feminine energy. Maybe you're really in tune with that already, and you have a responsibility to share that with others that are in need. And then this Two of Vessels here, attraction. Oh my God, this could be a marriage, especially because this card can mean, you know, commitment, marriage. And then with this, you know, attraction card, this could mean you're getting married or you're finding somebody that you may eventually be married with. There's definitely another energy present here. Or maybe this is symbolizing you know, you balancing your masculine and your feminine energies. This could also be an indication for like an initial exploration of this potential that you have, this fertile, creative energy that is showing up here. It could be the beginning of something, or you know, a relationship. Maybe you met someone that there was like that instant spark. It could even be a friendship, or maybe you are really resonating with somebody that is serving as a guiding light for you, someone that's teaching you things, that's becoming an inspiration, a motivation for you. Or maybe this means that you found something that you really want to learn. And it's kind of like that initial spark and curiosity and willingness and passion to keep learning this. It could also be a marriage and a pregnancy even, or a creative project with a significant other. This is a general reading, so I'm definitely just getting multiple messages, so I'm gonna tell you guys everything that I'm picking up on, and then you take what resonates with you. There could be a lot of possibilities with these cards, but I'm really liking this. The energy I feel is really good. I feel like there's definitely a balancing of divine masculine and divine feminine energies. Your natural nurturing and loving and giving energies are like at their peak right now. And I feel like it's giving you a responsibility to share that and give that to yourself or to others around you that may be in need, because you have a really loving energy to be in the position to offer guidance and help and love, either to someone, a friend, a partner, or to a new passion, a new project that you want to work on, that you're working on creating, that you're working on manifesting. So here with this card, this is representing a level of responsibility, some kind of adjustment or interaction taking place within you. You always know deep inside when a readjustment is necessary, right? A readjustment, a realignment of perception. It's kind of like a responsibility is presenting itself, and you know that you're gonna have to take it on. Like, you subconsciously feel that it's time for you to like step up and not do what's perceived to be right or wrong, but like knowing that this responsibility has its effect. Like, everything is cause and effect, and that we are responsible for our actions, and we must be aware of the consequences of our actions at all times. So it's just like this sense of responsibility, and definitely finding like this connection between nature and humans, like finding the mechanics of reality, the fabric of existence, really learning about your connection to nature. Yeah, I think you need to, if you already understand that topic easily, but if you don't, if you still need like a little more clarification, now is a really good time to learn your connection with nature, because that really is going to open up your eyes to a lot of things. You need to be open and optimistic in order to really understand that connection, because understanding how it all comes into effect and the influence everything has and how everything connects is going to help you to face whatever's coming your way with honesty and integrity, and always trust yourself to take appropriate action so that you can be on the highest path available to you. So it looks like you got some soul work, some balancing of energies, taking on some responsibilities, a lot of love and nurturing energy, but balanced out with strength. I like this because this is like the card that's like endless giving, but then you have this here, and it's kind of like and it's providing that very masculine aspect of that
feminine energy. So it's a good balance.
In whatever ways you need to step up and take responsibility. Divine intervention. Okay, Aquarius, I hope this reading has served you. I hope you have an amazing full moon and lunar eclipse. I will be talking to you guys for the next full moon. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.